Hey, rebels, you rang. So I'm hearing, leave it all on the floor. Leave it all on the floor. Just leave it. Just leave it. All right. So I'm also hearing that reading is fundamental. So I know that that's a message for me. But resonate how you may about how it resonates for you. So we have 999, 9999. That's seven nines. So seven. All right. So we have release. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? How can you make room for something new to emerge? Then we have lessons learned. Lessons learned. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you've arrived to them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the power of heaven has your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. So as I was shuffling the cards out, so this flipped out on the floor. It said, leave it on the floor, right? Leave it on the floor. That was the message. That was the message and memo from these cards. So we have, you are the world upside down. Put on a pedestal and clinginess. Put on a pedestal, clinginess, unrequited, unbalanced. But put on a pedestal and clinginess is what stood out to me. The other card that we got was trust yourself more. Trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to. When they are meant to. All in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. So there's a release that Spirit wants you to acknowledge. It's wild because I'm actually have my hands um resting on my head the same way that this retreat card does. So let's start with retreat, and then we will talk about how your mourning card is obviously you're in a place of grief and you reach a conclusion or something. So Spirit is saying retreat, retreat. Just leave it on the floor. Just leave it on the floor. Take these messages as they resonate for you. Remember that no one's responsible for your choices, your decisions other than you. This is for educational and entertainment purposes, okay? So, Spirit said, retreat, retreat. Leave it all on the floor. It's an identity hazard. There is a part of your identity that you are clinging on to, that you are, oh my goodness, that you have milked yourself and your boobies. You milked yourself dry, trying to protect and guard this part of you. And Spirit said it is time to let it go. Bounty. Your wallet is full, abundance. This, you've reached the conclusion. The payout for that has been given to you. You're reaping, you're re-reaping, you're re-reap. Wow, you're re-reaping the harvest that came from it. So I'm seeing like this doesn't sound like something too positive. What goes around comes back. What goes around comes around. Didn't see that there. Complications. I'm also seeing, here on a protection card. I would show you, but they're rather exposed drawing. On this protection card, it says healing and soothing. But there's this lady who's has bluebells tattooed on her, has wheat tattooed from her feet on up into her calves. It says nurture, aid, but she has in the palm of her hand a rodent, a rat. Spirit said it's time to recover from this identity crisis that you're having. So we are going to have a little sit back and relax TED talk of conversation. Spirit said not here. So we are going to go here first. Spirit, what else is it that you would like for the rebels to pay attention to in regards to this identity that you would like for them to leave behind? It says, just say yes. Just say Spirit said, why do they have to always give you the specifics? Just say yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. You know what it is. Let it go. Oh, yeah, I'm hearing frozen. Let it go. I'm going to get a new chair or a different chair. The squeaky, although it kind of soothes me. I don't know how you all feel about it. Leave it in the comments, whichever. May change, may not, but who's about people pleasing? Okay, who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Wow. Okay. So then you have play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. So in this part of this transition that you're in of your cycle, meeting this conclusion, Spirit said you're being a little bit too uptight. Okay. Yeah, I heard some violating something say, okay, theater. Ooh, okay, theater. All right. Your participation, shapeshifter, bewildered, shade, Odyssey, treasure often in at the bottom, awakener. So Spirit wants you to just go ahead and say yes. And then we got nurture again. Just say yes. Just say yes. Whatever this is about, Spirit wants you to just say yes. They want you so bad. They have so many plans for you, but they're waiting for you to tie up this loose end that isn't so loose because you double knotted it and you feel like if you let this go, who would you possibly be? They said, wipe that out. We're going to keep it moving. All right, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental. So read in between the lines of your own energy. Read in between the lines of what somebody else is telling you that they obviously can't get out. Okay, focus on your priorities. Okay, so focus on your priorities. Unlimited ideas. On here, power of prayer. Past life. High priestess. And at the bottom, peace. All right. Oh, excuse me. That was not a confirmation. That was just, a little air. Okay, we want to read this. Focus on your priority. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiousness, anxiety, unless you give them time and attention. Yes, unless you give time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take a risk. All you need to do is take a risk. And leave it all on the floor. Divinely guided actions to allow these ideas to come into fruition. And I'm looking at past life. Let's read this again. Unlimited ideas. Past life, focus on your priorities. Unlimited ideas. Pray for power. So if I'm seeing this correctly, you are definitely avoiding acknowledging not just how far you've come, but who it is that you can become. You're so used to things being a certain way. You're so used to being able to have the problems that you have, even though you don't want them because you complain about them. You're so accustomed to that energy taking up space that you are a little frightened about what would be placed in the place of all the problems that you've had. It's like you're leaving yourself in a state of mind of having the blues, but you want and you desire for so much more. And Spirit is constantly showing you that you can have more. But in order to have more, you need to release so much. Yes, everything that you believe that you're capable of, you are capable of it. But in order to have it, you need to release. So we're in the season where we just had daylight savings time. We got retrogrades happening. We got all this other stuff happening, in the universe. There's always stuff happening in the universe. There's always stuff happening here on earth. But the only thing that's preventing you from moving forward is your ability to release, to make space for what it is that you actually desire. I still have not put down this unlimited idea card. So it's like you haven't let go of the hope. You have not let go of the knowing that your dreams can be met. And you're hoarding. That's why the Spirit said, leave it on the floor. You're hoarding. You're hoarding, and you're sitting in the space of clutter. You can't see how to get to where you're trying to get to and where it's been promised to you that you are moving towards, because there's so much, even in your identity, even in your likeness, this pedestal that you have yourself on. Pedestal. I looked up, put yourself on a pedestal. I looked it up, and put yourself on a pedestal. Put on a pedestal. It does speak about, in peace. It does speak about the allowance of having somebody, on a pedestal, whatever the case may be. But what really stuck out to me, and that's why I can't seem to remember what else it said, it does talk about ignoring the flaws. And so you have been ignoring the obvious flaws because you have been connected to them for so long that you don't know who you would be without them. I want to come right here. I know we said reading is fundamental, but I feel like we need just a little bit more. Ooh, I love how that popped out. You don't own me. What is this you don't own me about? Will you accept? Would you accept? All right, can we get surrounding energies? 2, slow and steady, long distance. And 2 on the other side. We want this one and we want this one. And have it kind of social media and immaturity. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We get it. In your dreams. Spice things up. Money maker. Ooh. 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 And powerful man. Ooh. Silver fox at the bottom. All right, me and the silver fox. For those of you who have been watching me, yeah, in another life, this was a cling of mine. I'm sure he was a husband and a toxic one in one life round, and then a non-abusive one in another life round. But me and this silver fox, we be going through some things, honey. But this silver fox does represent the emperor. Okay, regardless, it represents the emperor. He's not upside down this time, and we don't feel that energy of him. So what Spirit is saying is that your abundance. I know you keep on hearing these messages about your abundance, your abundance, your abundance. First off, Spirit said, they've been guiding you. They've been directing you. You have not been paying full-blown attention to the open opportunities, and you've been re-reaping the experience of, oh snaps, dang, I should have did that. Oh snaps, why didn't I do that? You keep on allowing yourself to be in that space because you are hesitating. You are not taking the leap. You are not grasping on to the opportunities that's being presented in front of you. They've been giving it to you repetitively, okay? Hand on my head and dag near poke myself in the eye with my nails, okay? Okay, so the whole you don't own me spirit said they need you to trust. Either you're going to continue to be in comfort with complaining. You're going to continue to be comfortable with complaining and feeling like everything keeps on passing. I mean, walk on by. The song Walk On By is relevant for someone here and probably all of you. Gonna put that down in the description. All right, anyway, Spirit said they keep on giving you these opportunities. The time they're giving, times that you're sitting around bored and you're just like, oh, what can I do with my day? And you get to the end of the day and you realize that what have you done? Even when you've done a lot, what have you done for you lately to be able to pursue your ventures going forward? Not what you did for the kids, not what you did for this, not what you did for that, not how you clocked in and everything. What did you do for you? When you clocked in, yes, that was about you because your bills need to be paid. But did you clock in for you? Or are you just walking amongst this earth with the rest of the zombies? That's the question. Social media and immaturity. Watch yourself. I feel that that's self-explanatory. Watch yourself. Watch how you get triggered by things that you see on social media. Watch how you show your ass on social media. Watch how you reach for other people's attention on social media. Yes, this is you being you, but Spirit said let go of that part of you. The neediness to have so many likes, the neediness to be able to have so many people, pay attention to you, or the neediness of somebody be jealous of you. Let go of that part of the identity of yourself because you don't like that attention anyway. That attention takes up so much time. You spend so much time talking about how you gonna beat a bitch ass or who did what and everything else. What did you do for you lately? What does that stuff even do for you other than it's a time waster? Okay? Spirit say if you gonna get all dolled up and dressed up, do that shit for yourself. Stop doing that shit like, oh yeah, they gonna hate me out here. It's that don't pay you. And even if that does pay you, hey, is that the type of money that you really want? I know it's what's coming in right now. But can you do you want to maintain that? Do you really want to be that? Times is changing. Things are different. Okay? Watch how you connect with that, okay? The immaturity, the childishness, the defensiveness, the juvenileness of it all. The childish look. Mm, mm. Watch yourself, okay? Because it's crazy. Yeah, spirit said it's crazy. It's crazy for you to feel like it's okay for you to be in this energy. Look at me, and I'm the baddest. Yes, you're the baddest, but you're also the baddest at doing for you. You're not good at it, honey. They say you can get better. You've been doing well, but you can definitely get better. They say that right now you're doing the bare minimum. Very minuscule. You're doing the bare minimum. You can do more. And the reason why they're saying you can do more is because, yeah, I'm triggering somebody. Oh, well, triggers are helpful. Triggers are useful. Triggers are purposeful to let you know what you need to work on. Anyway, so even though you're doing the bare minimum, Spirit say it's so crazy that you're doing the bare minimum, but you want them to show you so much. You want them to represent you so much when you're not even representing you at your best. Okay, they say watch that pedestal that you're on because that shit can be kicked away from up under you. All right? Ooh, somebody answered. I know that's not my granny, but it could. I know how my granny sound, but yeah, it could be kicked away from up under your ass, honey, and your flaws can be seen just as well as your crack. Okay, plumber's ass. Anyway, so slow and steady. They understand that this is not gonna happen overnight, though. For some of you, it could. All it takes is making that decision and then making every other decision line up with that choice that you have made. What I used to do is whenever whenever I made a decision, I out loud to myself said decision. So that way I heard myself hear me say, no, this is what we're choosing. So regardless of what came along with it, no, this is what we're choosing. Even if it wound up not panning out the way that I wanted it to, I understood that I'm the one who made the choice. So maybe that might be helpful for somebody or some of you. Whenever you make a decision, say to yourself, decision, decision made. So you can keep track in senses of what decisions you made. And if ever you get to the point where you don't want to say decision out loud, you might want to question what it is that you're doing and you're engaging in. And if you grab that phone, you're like, motherfucker, decision, watch your energy, because the vibrations, the frequencies that you give out, honey, they come back. They come back. Like I said, what goes around comes around. All right? It's gonna come around. It travels back to you. All right? Okay. So spice it up and money maker. Spirit say, yeah. They need you to spice things up and show yourself a you that you have yet to be yet. Show yourself you, because you have not been through all the things that you've been through. Just to hold that stuff close to your heart and keep it in your pocket. There are others out there. Somebody's calling your name. There are others out there who are not going to idolize you, but you're going to teach them a lot about themselves, and not in a disrespectful way, but in an enlightenment type of way. So get out there. It said hustler, unique job, honey. We're not going to read the other one, okay? To each their own. Okay, and we're not going to, to each their own. So, in your dreams, powerful man, you are having this experience of deja vu in your mental confirmation. You are having deja vu within your mental about your empowerment. It's like you're living Groundhog's Day in your mind, but the reason back here behind the scenes with the overall energy being morning, it's like when you get up in the day, you're ready to face the day. Some mornings it's like, but nonetheless, you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna do something, and you are so afraid of the power of yourself, that you've seen be created in your mind, that to see it happen here in 3D on this realm. Why are you scared of you? Why are you scared of you? Spirit said, why? Retreat. You keep on retreat. Every time they put something in front of you for you to, take a step towards, you're not using other people as stepping stones. Spirit is literally giving you steps. They're paving them. And then you make them erase it. I'm like, okay, well, they're not ready. They want to go back down to 0 and start with 1 again. Stop being afraid of yourself. Because this powerful man energy is about your authority. It's about your autonomy. It's about, it's about so much. I can't even start going down the thesaurus and words that all this is about. General read, educational purposes, entertainment purposes. You know your life. You know you better than you. So what is this dream that you have of yourself, that you are having such a hard time letting go of that part of your life that you already lived? Don't you want new experiences? Don't you want fresh beginnings? Or do you want to be able to say, man, don't nothing change? And you want to be able to complain about everything? Spirit say, no, you don't. You do not want to do that to yourself, because they feel it, because you're constantly calling on them. Remember, what was the other card? A powerful prayer. You're constantly reaching out to them. And now it seems like Spirit is ignoring you at times, when really it's not Spirit even ignoring you. They're still showing up. It's you who is ignoring you. You who are ignoring your flaws. Spirit said, release. Your lessons have been learned. It's time to release. We want to come here and at the bottom. Expose yourself. Expose yourself. And I love how these cards are feathered just like that tail. Spirit said expose yourself. All right. Let's shuffle this little piece again. Expose yourself. Go through your grief. But either which way. Expose yourself. No, we don't want to do after tarot because that's between you and spirit. And spirit said they're suffering succotash. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck energy. Spirit, what is it that you need the rebels to see? Ace of Swords. We could easily leave it there. We could easily leave it there, but we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on going. Right here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep. Oof. Ooh. And the moon. And at the bottom, you got the 9 of Wands, clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. I'm feeling that all your life you had to fight. You keep on defeating yourself. The illusions, oh my God. You can travel on about and be damn near anything that you want to be. And I say damn near anything that you want to be because the only thing standing in your fucking way is you. Spirit said, ain't that the truth? Now one of the Ace of Swords right there. Ain't that the truth? So it's time to go on your great escape and leave that nightlife stuff and all those religions and all those other beliefs behind. Grab your baby, being your new ideas, being your priorities, being everything that needs to be taken along with you. And clean the rest out. Leave it out in the gutter. I'm hearing down on Skid Row. Leave that shit on Skid Row. You are no longer on Skid Row. You are no longer on Skid Row, honey. The tower. To start with the moon and end with the tower. Honey, I gotta make myself comfortable. To start with the moon and end with the tower. Your mask. Oh my God. The illusion has been broken. It's been broken. Once again, you know, you are defeating yourself. You know that it's only you standing in your way. You know that you've been having those conversations of why didn't I just? And spirit like, yeah, why the fuck haven't you? They say, I heard you say, talk to me nicely. Spirit say they done talking to you nicely. Why do we want to reach for this? Okay, they done talking to you nicely. What else we got for the spirit? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Strategy. Oh, apologies. How sweet of you. Oh, you're frightened. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. All right. And at the bottom, blind. Yeah, you put on your rose-colored glasses. Spirit gonna break them up off your face if you want another lesson. I could have sworn that said lesson learned. Spirit said they will break that up off your face if you want another lesson. If you really feel like you need it, they will service you with it. This is not them bullying. Spirit is not bullying you, nor is your ancestors. It's just, once again, as we said at the beginning, I'm sure it was just all the things that's happening in the universe, all the things that's happening here in the world. Honey, the gate is closing. And it's not about you feeling like, okay, well, I wasn't ready. No, Spirit said, no, you've been getting ready. They know that you're ready. It is just that time. Now's the time to say goodbye to our company, MICKEYMOUSE. Let the rats out the house. Clean, declutter your mind. Put a new fragrance, get a new smell. There's a smell of something that motivates you. Okay, and I'm not talking about the PUSSY either, although, okay, but we're not talking about that. But there's a smell of something that motivates you. So maybe there's a favorite fragrance that you have, or a favorite incense. They said you need aromatherapy. There it is, aromatherapy. To to keep you in that energy of inspiration, and know it's not going to be something that you're going to constantly need. But when you get into spaces of doubt and making excuses of why you can't right now, why you didn't, but then later on you get to, I should have, that thing, snap out of it. Like Spirit said, hey, the things that you know help, stop avoiding it. Knock your ass up off that pedestal and get to moving. And it's crazy right here because with the tower, you had in your dreams, and you had sweet dream, and you have sweet dreams. Honey, your comfort zone will kill you. It's one of my favorite posters that I got somewhere around here. Your comfort zone will kill you. And what that means is that you staying in your comfort zone has defeated you. Now, will you let that comfort zone win that defeat? Or are you going to move your feet? We want top card? Okay, top card. Baby, I couldn't even make it up. Karmic influences. Yep, I told you there's a lot going on up in the sky. It's a lot going on out there in the universe. It's a lot going on out there in the world. And even though you have yet to let go of this part of your identity to see yourself change and evolve, do realize even people who are wearing masks and stuff, they're changing their identity all the time. They're upgrading, they're downgrading, they're going every which way. People who have been working on themselves just as much as you have and more than you have and a little bit less than you have. They're changing up, down, left, right, and everything else. Follow your internal compass. And your internal compass has been screaming at you. And this is confirmation. Confirmation for that ass that you are sitting on. Confirmation for that left cheek, right cheek that you are leaning on when you should be getting your ass up and busting loose. Okay, now let's read this. It says divine plan. Give me the bridge, y'all. I feel like busting loose. Busting loose. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like busting. Give me the bridge, y'all. So stop burning bridges. Burn that bridge. Burn those bridges that you need to burn. But you need to be building bridge. For every bridge that you burn, you should be at least, I heard 12. You should at least be building 12 other bridges. Stable. Just you on it. Okay? You know. Okay. All right. He says you can't change. Okay. You cannot change outer astrology for outer astrological forces. Says I cannot. My mouth is not working. Okay. Forces, but you have the power to transform by delving deep into your divine essence and uncovering the inner strength needed to transcend all karmic realities. Right up. We want to get them a number. 0707. Compromise. Look at that. Compromise. Let go of what no longer serves you. Literally, it says, let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there is a lack of understanding, it is best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Rebels, I love you so much. I'm going to have to let y'all go because y'all be tripping me out with this. And it says leadership. Leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership powers and position. A new position was going to come after the word assume. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. But first, you gotta lovingly guide yourself. Look at that. Yep. Two of Pentacles. Come on now. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, babe. So then you got leadership. You got priorities. You got clear your space. Teaching and learning. Lessons learned. Rebels, I love y'all so much. I do. One more. Okay, I'm trying to. Oh my goddamn. All right, we're not gonna talk about what we learned about dolphins, but yeah, dolphins, and you have peace again. We're not gonna talk about that. That has nothing to do with this message. Anyway, dolphins, peace. The gentle nature of the dolphins remind you to look for the good in everyone and to strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking. Okay? Rather than overthinking, trust. Why are you looking at me? Never jam today. Promises that never came to be. Empty words. Empty words. Not living in the now. What's behind here? Yeah, spirit messing you up right now, ain't they? I want to be queen. And falling. So I'm here. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. You may even want to listen to Mary Mary yesterday. Better yet, I'm going to replay this back and make sure that I get the songs that I need to get to you down in the description. Rebels, I love y'all so much. We want right here. Oh, baby. And we going to end it there. Nourish, self-growth, self-focus, soul finding. Go find your soul, honey. It belongs to you because it's written all over your face. And you don't have to say a word. Go Rebels.